You know, there's such a negative connotation about being alone.
Hey, loner. Or should we say loser? Or should we say both?
And yet, spending time by yourself is how we figure out who we are and what we really love. Lately, I've been feeling really shitty about being alone. Like, should I be surrounded by people? Is there something wrong with me? Is it weird that I don't have a lot of friends? But I've come to the conclusion that it's the idea of being alone that bugs me a lot more than actually being alone. Because taking yourself to the movies is amazing. And have you ever gone to dinner solo? It's a whole new experience. I actually used to take myself out on a date every week, whether it was to Barnes & Nobles, or a thrift store, or even just window shopping for cats. Hanging out by yourself can be so much fun, and yet it's looked down upon. You see someone who's alone and you're like, oh, they're so lonely. You know what I mean? It's thought of as like sad, when it doesn't have to be, and in fact, it's probably really healthy for you. When I was a teenager, I always used to fantasize about the day I met my significant other. I was like, oh, we're gonna be best friends and partners in crime, and we're gonna have a ball. And then as I grew up and experienced relationships, I would always stumble because I failed to realize that if I don't like hanging out with myself, why would anyone else? So I encourage you to give it a try. Take yourself out on a date this week. Challenge accepted? Accepted. I mean, it can be scary and weird and you might feel lonely, but I think in the end, you'll be really proud of yourself for at least giving it a shot. Who knows? You might get lucky. No, I don't think masturbation counts. Although it is technically healthy. So the other day, I walked in on this.
Are those my first edition Watchmen comics out of the plastic?
You said I could read them.
That's what the 20